Sorry to disturb you.
Whatever you think about BP CEO Tony Hayward, you should know he was brought in to fix the public relations problems created by this man, Lord John Browne. Lord Browne worked at BP for 41 years, more than a decade as CEO. In financial circles, Browne was considered a visionary, a profit maker for shareholders. He transformed a sleepy company with just 2 pipelines into a global empire. But critics say he created a culture of cost-cutting and encouraged a fix-it-when-it-breaks attitude that's still in place at BP today. Wall Street Journal reporter Steve Levine says Browne's fixation on profitability may have helped BP grow, but compromised worker safety.
There was a lot of grumbling from the rank and file about the cost-cutting. A lot of people knew that it had gone too far.
In 2005, when Browne was CEO, Texas City learned that firsthand when BP's refinery there exploded. 15 workers died, 180 were injured. That year, OSHA said BP had nearly 300 willful safety violations at the plant, violations that BP did deny. Attorney Brent Kuhn sued BP on behalf of the victims.
Lord Browne's fingerprints were all over what happened in Texas City. The budget cuts came from him in 1999. They went directly to Texas City and all of the other refineries around the world.
Kuhn says the staff at the plant had been cut to save money. The victims never had a chance, he says, because the alarm system was broken. Levine told me at BP, Lord Browne had earned the nickname Robin. He says he was part of a penny-pinching duo with another executive they called Batman. Levine says he would swoop in, just like the Cape Crusader, make massive cuts, and then figure out a way to justify them. In response to our questions, Lord Browne told us in a statement, "I look back on my career with BP with satisfaction. Under my leadership, BP took its environmental, social, and safety responsibilities incredibly seriously." Browne would not answer our questions about whether the cost-cutting measures he championed contributed to the explosion of the Deepwater Horizon rig in the Gulf. Browne's spokesman did deny that the former CEO had ever risked worker safety. In 2006, the year after the BP refinery explosion in Texas City, Lord Browne earned more than $11 million, making him one of the highest-paid CEOs in Britain. But Browne's reign at BP ended abruptly. He retired 2 months early, disgraced in the midst of a growing personal scandal. A British newspaper was threatening to publish allegations Browne had used company money to support a young male lover. Browne admitted the affair, but both he and the company deny any misuse of funds. In February this year, just 2 months before the Gulf oil spill, Browne's autobiography, Beyond Business, was published. It's described as an inspirational memoir from a visionary leader. The timing of its release, critics say, could not have been much worse.
I think Lord Browne's fingerprints are on the spill in the Gulf of Mexico because he was the CEO of BP for over a decade. The safety culture and the lack of a safety culture that BP developed through his tenure is one that's hard to scrub off.
And that is why former BP CEO Lord John Browne makes our list of the culprits of the catastrophe. Randy Kay, CNN, Miami.